fans of stand-up comedy. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy as well, but I am a huge fan of this man, Gadmed. He's from Morocco. Yes. He's from Morocco. He's from Casablanca. He's a very famous stand-up comedian in France, Europe, and all the French-speaking countries. And this man's humor is about observation. He's a very good observator because all the characters in his shows are just inspired from the daily life. It could be a simple real estate agent, it could be a new rich man, or sometimes it could be a pool dancing transsexual. So all his characters are just inspired from our daily life. And one of these characters is this man, Le Blanc. So Le Blanc in English, it means the blonde guy. So the blonde guy is the perfect, tall, blonde, blue eyes, handsome man, smart, perfect father, perfect husband, whatever you want. He's just perfect. And this man, Le Blanc, or this character, it just symbolizes a very common idea, is that we always think that the other is perfect, the other is better. And what really interests me is that the story or the sketch, it was inspired from God's childhood. There was always that boy with him in the classroom. He was smart, he was a very good student, he was, he was very polite, and God's family kept comparing him to this boy. And this is exactly how he came up with the Le Blanc show. And in this show, God kept comparing himself to this guy with a very fun way. So when I heard the story, I just realized that except being from the same city, there was another thing in common between me and that man, the blonde guy. I had a lot of blonde guys in my life. It was, so not blonde man, blonde guy. It was the neighbor's daughter because she was a better student. It was my brother because he was more respectful to mom's rules. And sometimes it was my sister because she was more beautiful. And mom kept comparing me to everybody around me. Everybody was good except me. And this is exactly how I grew up without any self-confidence or self-esteem. Because I thought that everybody was just perfect. And later on, when mom stopped doing this, it was a little bit late because it became a natural behavior. I was always comparing myself to everybody. I was always feeling bad about myself, and especially because of the social media. I mean, Facebook, Instagram, it really did not help me because I was feeling so bad about my life while watching my friends' perfect and amazing life when mine was just limited to hard work in the weekdays and household on the weekends. So, and then sometimes to feel really good about myself, the fake happiness concept, it was a perfect refuge for me. It was a perfect relief for me. You know that sentence, probably the others, they are not that happy, or probably they are just showing a fake happiness. And I think that there is something worse than comparing yourself to people. I think that worse than this is just feeling good about your life, because probably the others, they are miserable. So it was really awful. And then there was that day when my manager at work in Casablanca, it was 5 years ago approximately, he offered us a lunch in a very good restaurant in Casablanca. So, I mean, because I was working in the sales department, so our manager used to offer this kind of things for one condition, maximum of sales, and till that day, I never won any of those offers. I mean, never. Because the guys in my team, they were much more experienced than me, and I was always trying to be the best, but I never won. And that day, I don't know why, but probably because I'm a foodie, I was like, okay, I really want to have that dinner, and I was like, okay, instead of really concentrating on the others, I would concentrate on myself. I really would ignore everybody around me, I would concentrate on myself, and instead of trying to be the best, I would just do my best, and I won. And this small event made me realize a huge step in my life. I stopped watching people. I stopped comparing myself to the others. I started to concentrate all my energy on me, on my self-improvement, and step by step, I improved my self-confidence and I improved my self-esteem. So today, I can say that I'm not comparing myself to anybody, really. I'm only doing one comparison sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, it's me versus me 2 years ago, last year, or last month. This is the only thing that I'm doing. So today, if I just choose to talk about this, is that it's because I know that here, each of you had, by the past, or still have a blonde guy in his life. This is a very cultural thing. So, and I know this is a very heavy weight. I mean, this is so complicated and you can really not live like this. So please, as I said, if you really made this realization, if you are really aware about what I said previously, it's amazing because you can see how your life can change by just concentrating on yourself. But if you're still considering about the others, if you still watching the others, please stop doing this. Because by doing this, you are not only wasting your time or your energy, you are just wasting your whole life. So please stop doing this and you will see the outcome and you will see how your life will change.